If you guys need any cards, sleeves, packs, anything of that nature, please consider using my TCG Player affiliate link. It's in the description. It's completely free, and it's a great way to help support the channel. What's going on, everybody? Other day, my teammate Joyboy posted his zombie skill drain list in my team Discord. Now, this is a list that's kind of been around for a while. No one plays it because it sucks and it's the worst way to play zombies by far, but I'm never one to be dissuaded by that. So today we're going to be experimenting with this Gadgetron skill drain beat zombie stun light thing with honest. I don't really know how to describe it. I think the field spell stuff is cool. You know, I just like throwing Gear Town and everything. Everyone knows this. So it's an interesting application in this deck. We're just on the Paladins of Curse to go with the searchable zombie world. Triple Pyramid Turtle with creature swap, Book of Life. You can get the Mizuki as well. I think searchable Reborn's pretty good. You could also maybe fit Plague in, but the synchro plays in here are not great. Like, you're always just syncing with something you want on the field, like a Turtle or a Thunder King. So it's pretty mid. I'm on the side rows just so we can have more like beaters that go with Honest, and tons of back row and Scale Drain, and I was too lazy to fill out the extra in the side, so that's all there is down here. But yeah, let's just get into the gameplay. We are going to be starting, and we have drawn an abysmal all-monster hand. Double side row is pretty redundant. We could go set Turtle. I think I'm going to summon Thunder King, though. You kind of just want to have this on the field preemptively. So I think it's the right thing to do. Probably. Alright, the opponent has a main deck Smashing Ground, which is an interesting choice. They're also on Masked Dragon, so it's probably the bad dragon deck. Although they're all bad, let's be real. You saw the Dragon Turbo video, you know. Let's see, we could go Cyber Dragon hit. Maybe not terrible. Yeah, I'll do it. We might as well use these at some point. Alright, Bottomless. Well, we can summon the other one. Summon the Pyramid Turtle. Hit for 200, or take 200 rather. Then float into the big boy. Or I think the Mizuki is honestly kind of better. Yeah, let's get the Mizuki. So we'll hit over with the Cyber Dragon. Feels like it's just always right to get Mizuki in this deck. And should I hit over that? I don't see why not. It's like, what's he gonna end on that's actually scary? Nothing. Exploder, who cares? We just pass. So he'll probably ram into my Sidra. Okay, he's gonna hit over both things. Here we're gonna Bottomless. Alright, that takes care of that red med. This is still a 1-for-1 trade. Because he went -1 to summon that red med. Unfortunately for me, he has another one. It's a bit of an issue. How am I going to deal with that? That's tricky. I don't know. I see no outs currently. And I can't think of anything I could top deck that would out it either. That certainly is not doing it for me. Well, we can revive the Pyramid Turtle. We can go crash into you. I could have also summoned the Gadgetron, which is probably the better play, but it would have lost hard to a lot of things. So, I don't know. We could also steal... No, we can't. What the heck do I do? How's he not out of those yet? Alright, whatever. Let's just set some fake back row and end. Well, my opponent apparently can bring that back. Alright, he's going to switch to defense. We've made him play around mirror. I'm gonna sit here and think and make it look like I have a play, but I actually don't. I don't really want to take this. So let's get the turtle just to get under bottomless here. Wow. That's a little late to be good for anything, isn't it? The heck do I do? I just have to go for Gadgetron now, right? Like, or I'm just gonna lose the duel. Okay. Let's get this. Activate. Summon Gadgetron. Battle. Hit over the red med. Alright, that worked out. We managed to not just lose. It's pretty good. Zombie World's actually really good versus the dragon deck, isn't it? All their stuff needs to be like dragons. It even turns that card off. I wonder if he plays multiple Exploder. I feel like it's unlikely. They all just play one, right? Whoops. He's going to put his guy to defense. He's going to pass. Storm one time. Nope. Paladin of Cursed Dragon. I don't know if I can afford to play into Mirror. I'll just lose to Mirror if I play into Mirror. Alright, I guess we'll just hit. See what he's got left. Totem. Okay, we can set this because the totem won't get over it. Can I just draw Storm? That's all I want. Alright, well that ain't Storm. We have Deep Prison now, though, which is pretty good. Unless he has Solemn. He can revive that totem. But I think the opponent's kind of running low on monsters here. So we can just start hitting for 3k. Oh. Do I go for it? I think we wait. We can go for it next turn. Alright, he's going to revive the totem. He might just be doing this because he has to. Oh, he has Torrential. Okay, it's a really good thing that I had some discipline with my terraforming. Or I'd have, like, lost the duel. Upstart, gonna give me 1,000 life. Not bad. Torrential out of the way means there's only, like, one bottomless. There's only, like, one card left that really screws up my play here. So I think we go for this. No Solemn. I think we just get another Gear Town right now. So we set the second Gear Town. Whoops. Go you. Get you. We go battle. Hit for 3,000. Opponent types ouch and takes the 3,000. Alright, one turn till few. We gotta win it next turn then. Do they have a way to not die? Should I just go for it? I think I'll just go for it. Alright, we somehow managed to win that because the dragon deck is that garbage, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you can have your time decide, buddy. Wow. I feel like this deck is like D tier, but we still won because they didn't get to Future Fusion in time to be a real deck. I probably should have gone for Zombie World earlier because I could have like turned off the red mat at some point. It just like didn't occur to me till later. Man, Skill Drain's kind of dog versus this deck, to be honest. It stops red med, and it stops a couple things that are okay, but it's like not that good. We really need the D prisons and the bottomlesses to be putting in work. Creature swap's probably pretty good. Thunder King is not bad as well because it stops them from dropping red med, but they do have a lot of outs. Alright. We gotta somehow not lose to the Future Fusion this game. Opponent's gonna summon Drago. Reveal Wyvern in end phase. Oh, okay. They're setting a card. Let's see. Which one do I want to summon? I think Paladin of Cursed first. Yeah, let's just go for this. Let's try to crash. And then hopefully he uses a back row on it. Alright, he did not, but whatever. It's all good, I guess. He hit the dust shoot. That's unbelievable. Damn, that sucks. Wyvern's gonna poke for 18. Maybe I should have just left the Drago sitting. That is the worst draw in my deck, huh? Alright, let's attack. Let's pass. Opponent gets the Future Fusion. And now we do lose the duel. I really should have just left the Drago, huh? Is there any way I could have like walled with Honest? Because then he wouldn't have been able to activate this. And I don't have any way to banish them either. Exploder. Of course, he will out my Thunder King. That's... doesn't super matter. But I guess it actually buys me a turn. Which is pretty nice. Maybe I should just start trying to do damage. Let's get you. Summon the Honest. Attack. We just gotta try to kill the opponent. We could maybe like double Honest kill them, right? Double Honest over like 5-head would kill, right? Yeah, that seems pretty good. Oh no, come on. Endless outs, man. Double Honest over this ain't killing shit. He puts them in defense. Okay. Solemn. That's just very late to do anything. Alright, we lose. Unfortunate. Go next and hope he doesn't see Future Fusion this game. If he hadn't had the Infinity like spot removal for the Thunder King, we could maybe have like cheesed game with double Honest, but was not in the cards for us there. But, you know what, maybe this game he won't see the Future Fusion, and we'll just win again because of that. It's not actually particularly likely that you get to Future Fusion with only double Sark Few. I don't know what the actual math on seeing one of those in opening hand is, but it is significantly less than 50%. So, that's good. Should I pro set the Storm? Why not? Alright, I'm going to go pro set Storm. And, of course, the opponent will have opened one of... What in the earth is that? What is this? Why are you playing this? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to press admit defeat. I'm not going to. Future Fusion in the opening hand after I got Feud last game. Feels bad. Maybe I shouldn't have put Heavy on the field because it's my most important card. But oh well. I didn't think it would happen. How do I not lose to turn 1 Few? That's the question. They're sarking for MST? Why? That's so whack. Alright, we can stop that. What is going on here? I killed your Sidra, dude. What do I do? I don't know. Seems kind of like I just lose now. Alright, that's fortunate. Take 26. There we go. That's a good card. It's a real good card. We can go for Zombie World. I think we have to. And then that turns off the Solidarity. Or no, it doesn't turn off the Solidarity because they're all still zombies. Actually, if anything, the Solidarity was off before a Zombie World. But I have to do it to activate Book of Life unless I wanted to ram first. So, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do it. So let's get rid of one of the red meds. Get back you. Then we can go set, end our turn. The 5-head coming down might be an issue. Alright, we're gonna get... I think Paladin is probably... No, let's just get Mizuki. Right? Well, no, let's go Paladin. Okay. And then when he does this, we can get rid of the second red med. So now all we gotta do is contend with the 5-head coming down, which is just fantastic. Come on, deprison. Oh, that is bad. That is a do-nothing card. Okay. Don't know what to do. I can get rid of my Zombie World. And then I can... That turns off Solidarity. And then we can hit over. It's such a bad play, but I have to do it. Maybe it was a mistake to Zombie World just to Book of Life in main one. Alright. The opponent has realized that their solidarity is useless. Alright, so now... Yeah, we don't have the zombie world floodgate, but the solidarity's off, and we can just honest over the red med, or the red med, the 5-head. I feel like the way I used zombie world was really sloppy this match. Can this thing even be destroyed by battle? Yes, because both of them are light monsters. We'll ask for damage step. Alright, we're gonna honest. Okay, that deals with that. So it actually does die. That's funny. It can only be killed by a light. But we have all lights. The light zombie deck. It counters the 5-head battle destruction effect. Alright, he killed my guy. Not great, but... misplayed by Siding Sidra. I don't know, it's still really good versus the Gear Town stuff. Oh, this should be gone. Skill Drain is quite a bad draw. It doesn't actually do anything in this matchup, as I mentioned before. Unless he, like, plays the DD Warrior Lady. I think DD Warrior Lady is kind of the way to go with this deck. It just deals with a lot of stuff that the main Dragon Engine struggles with. Did he? He didn't have a normal summon last turn. Okay, he's going to go Drago Crash. That's fine. We find another Thunder King. We're just bullying at this point. Okay, no more brain control for the opponent. That's pretty good. Exploder. Well, that's irritating. Wait, could I have Skill Drain killed him there? Oh, that's so dumb. I think I actually could. Because it's still on the field when that effect's applying. Storm. Well, I get a Gadgetron now. I feel like the opponent shouldn't have done that. What do you mean you didn't see Gear Town? It's all over the field, literally. Alright, let's see if we can go for it here. Exploder's gone, so we don't need to sequence this, right? Alright, we actually pulled it out against the Future Fusion turn 1 opening. That's crazy. And I was getting all tilted about it too. What was the point of that if we were just gonna find a way to win with Zombie Skill Drain? Man, that just goes to show how terrible the Trap Dragon deck is. I always like to make fun of that deck. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're shopping on TCG Player, be sure to use my link because it costs absolutely nothing. And it's a great way to help support the channel. Tune in tomorrow. I'll see you then.